Okay, there's some kind of a cycle here. Gnosis, the cycle, the ring, the bridge. Pull two from here. The bridge and the medallion. Okay, be careful of any jewelry maybe anybody gives you. Definitely when you get that on the Vvitching hour. Definitely if things change after somebody gives you a piece of jewelry. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here, Holy Spirit. On the, okay, yes. Okay, I got you. Okay, settle down, Redfield. Emily, is your counter Vvitching preparations in order? They are. Okay, then. You may raise the colors there, Renfield. Glory, Transylvania. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take care of the little people first here. Ooh, this just reversed out. Somebody, oh no, that's actually the right way. So truth could pop out during this reading. Definitely for you little folk there. Hello there, Mitchell P. Let's see here. What we got here for the little people. We've got the ring, the gnosis, the bridge, and the medallion. Okay, somebody could have gave you a piece of jewelry that maybe, I don't know about it, nothing about it yet, so I'm not going to say anything actually. Let's see. Page of Pentacles, but you're going to learn something about it, possibly on this reading. Six of Wands. You could be getting a public victory at this time there, little folk. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be getting a public victory. Could be a Capricorn. The Devil adding up. Again, the same one you guys got today earlier. The Devil. Okay. You could be getting victory over the Devil, or this could be a Capricorn. There's a Queen of Pentacles, definitely could be a Devil energy. Somebody's indecisive about something. Page of Pentacles. You could be a Page of Pentacles. Let's see. We'll ask more about that. Clarify these other cards first. We're using the Kipper. Then we'll do the bitch polls, okay? Yes. Let's see here. Oh, these are all flipped around. Make sure these are all the right way. Yeah, okay. Shuffle these a few times. Okay, on Gnosis. First, we got to read up on Gnosis. A rich gentleman. Okay, we had a rich woman on the last one there. A long path. A rich gentleman could have a very long path. Let's see. When it comes to the Gnosis. Let's look up Gnosis again. Gnosis. Gnosis. The innermost knowing, mystic truths. Okay, so these are like truths that you know, an inner knowing. You have an inner knowing about this. What I'm about to tell you here, whoever this resonates with. The felt experience, when in the light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. When in the dark, over-intellectualizing and literizing, asking others, okay? Somebody could have a problem where they always have to ask everybody things. This is the long path. Somebody's on a long path at the bottom of the deck. Could be pertaining to this could be this piece of jewelry. If somebody gave you a piece of jewelry and it seems like nothing's working and it seems like everything you do is not working, get rid of it, okay? I'm just saying, because I've had that happen to me before too, okay? People can attach things to jewelry, okay? And they can expect them to attach to you. Long path is like, somebody could have a long path in front of them. Let's see. What's this Gnosis? You have an inner knowing of something here. What does the collective have an inner knowing of? Whatever this is, you have an inner knowing of. It's very sad news. It's not. Maybe it's something you wish you didn't have an inner knowing of. You could be highly intuitive and know something, just whatever. Sometimes it can be a double-edged sword, right? It's not always good to know everything, especially when you know people are plotting against you and plotting on your death or your downfall. They could have a long path. This could be somebody gave you a piece of jewelry that possibly could have tried to make your path longer, tried to make you I don't know. This could be like devil energy. Definitely when somebody does something like that. This is the Page of Pentacles. You could have learned something about this. The ring is also a cycle. They could have wanted you completing the same cycle, or like going in a circle possibly with the ring here. Let's get one on the ring. Okay, alliance. They could have possibly had an alliance with somebody, whoever this is. Somebody could have had an alliance with somebody to have you going in a circle. I'm getting not completing your task that you're here to do. This is a witch coven, obviously. It's on the witching hour. They could have, this alliance could be afraid of what happens when you complete your cycle. But the good news is you're gonna complete your cycle. I'm getting you're here to complete a bridge. Complete a bridge is your sacred mission, something to do with a bridge. This is what they're afraid. They're afraid what happens when you build this bridge. That's why they gave you this, whatever the hell this was that they gave you. Let's see. Let's get one on the bridge here. Yes, the bridge. This bridge is gonna imprison these mofos. That's why these mofos are afraid of it, and they're scared of what this bridge that you're building. I don't know what kind of a bridge it is, but Spirit does, and you maybe know what it is. But this means prison to these Vvitches or whatever. It's like something that they can't escape, and it's gonna mean a long path for them. That's why they tried to make your path longer than it had to be. Let's see, what is this medallion here? A theft. Yeah, this is also would have made it easier for them to steal your energy if you had this on you. This also would have been, yeah, these people are thieves and they're crooked and they're really nasty. And yeah, but whatever, you didn't fall for their shit, or if you did, hopefully when you see this reading, you're gonna realize what's happening. If your road has been getting longer or whatever, and somebody gave you some jewelry or something. Let's see here. What do we got here? Let's get one on the this is who's this devil energy? This doesn't have to be a person, it could be. You could be a Capricorn, somebody in your environment could be a Capricorn. We've got the Six of Wands. Somebody could have got a public victory. A Queen of Pentacles is definitely Capricorn energy. Page of Pentacles is somebody learning something and indecisive about how to react to it. Adding up to 17. You could be a healer. Nine of somebody's wish fulfillment could have been to keep you indecisive. This could have been something that was to keep you indecisive and keep you off your path type. This is what somebody's wish fulfillment is. This could be sad news to you knowing this. And anybody could be so cruel. Let's see here. It could have been two water signs possibly. Could have been, you could be in your imagination about somebody bringing you in a cup of love. Intuitively, you could know, you could be highly intuitive. This could be somebody highly intuitive. Let's get one on this sad news. Why is this so sad news? Yeah, your protection was up. So when this happened, so I'm getting, you didn't fall for this shit. 21, you put an end to it right away. The end of the world as we know it. Adding up to 21. You're too swift for... whatever. You're playing chess and they're playing trouble or Chinese checkers or something like that. They could have had an alliance with somebody else that you know. This could be that you know is working against you, but they sent somebody that you didn't know possibly to try and complete this task. Like very quickly it was backfired on whatever it did. They could find out that maybe things are going a little slow in their life now. 11, that adds up to justice, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Adding up to 11, justice. And then whatever this is you're bridging, it's gonna literally mean prison for them. I'm getting a spiritual prison for what they were trying to do. Keep you in a box, trying to keep you chasing your tail. 29 has been coming out like for the last 3 weeks. I'm getting it's these same Vvitches we've been dealing with. These same Vvitches who are being locked in a cage. Rage in a cage, yes. Let's see here. How's this bridge? What's this bridge that the collector's building here? Yes, they could have paid somebody to try and to sabotage this, what you're building, whatever this bridge you're building. This is like 35, boils down to, what's 35? 8. Yeah, you could be very, very strong. I don't know what this bridge is. I'm guessing it's a spiritual bridge. You could come from a line of bridge builders. You could come from maybe, I don't know, if you build bridges in the physical, but there's some kind of bridge that you're building. Let's see here. This is, whatever this is win at all costs. 11, justice. You could be somebody who's win at all costs to get justice in a situation. And somebody tried to play you as a fool, but they're going to be proven to be the fools by the end of this, I can guarantee you. This is like 40 days in the desert. I'm getting you've already been through your 40 days of the desert, thanks to these bitches. And they're going to have a long, long path ahead of them. Very long path. And they wanted to keep you indecisive and not be able to, and possibly to, steal whatever your gifts are, because they wish they were blessed with such gifts. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what do we have for the collective on the Vvitching? Okay, Renfield, take it easy. My goodness. Okay, let's find out who's Vvitching on us first. Okay, there could definitely be a Pisces. Vvitching. Okay, there could be a Pisces Vvitching. There could be a, okay, they could be very passionate about Vvitching upon you too. Very passionate. Who else is Vvitching? This could be somebody you're passionate about. There could be an Aries possibly. Is this the Fool? Yeah, the Fool. An Aries or Aquarius could be Vvitching. They could be Vvitching upon you. What else do we got here? Somebody could be trying to stop you from completing a cycle here. Stop you from completing this bridge here. You could also have a Scorpio Vvitching upon you. Anyone else? Okay, there's an Empress. There could be Taurus, Mother Figure Vvitching upon you. One more. This one doesn't really have anything, but this is the way they've been Vvitching is they've been trying to, whatever you've been working on, they've been trying to sour it or make it like harder for you to do, or Vvitching against whatever it is you're working, this bridge that you're building, adding up to 10. It's a fated event for you to build this. So they're working against fate itself. So they're really in for it. 23, this is an institution that has to gather a bunch. They probably have to have 3 or 4 people go to the bathroom to hold their thing while they pee or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they literally they need a lot of people around them to support them. They really do, which is a sign of weakness, just to let you know. This is they might not know this. They may think that it makes them look real big and shit, but it really doesn't. When they figure this out, they might be in 9 of Swords mode. This is shedding light on this right now, adding up to third. What is this? 28. Get off the Gorilla Glue. This is 28, 28 days. Isn't that a Sandra Bullock movie or whatever? Let's see. At the bottom of the deck is Leo energy. You could be growing. You grew through this, is what I'm getting. You could have kept your vibe up, your happiness up. Could have. Here we go. This is Page of Wands. Is like you could be very. This is like exploring. You'll get good news. There's good news out there. The good news also is that you're protected from whatever these bitches were trying to do. What's the challenge? What's their next move here? Okay, the challenge is divine judgment. Wow, this could be looking through your bitch's eyes there. This is like divine judgment. This could also be the challenge. Could be you could be getting a divine revelation. That could be challenging. Maybe you're going to be given secret knowledge. Things being enlightened to things that maybe are not going to be that easy to digest. What is this divine judgment? Whatever this is. Okay, there's a major tower coming up. This has been coming up in a while. There's a tower coming. It's divine judgment, this tower. So when it hits, don't be afraid. You're going to know it's coming. 36, somebody could be 36, 63, born in 63. It also adds up to the Hermit there. You might want to go within about this. Spirit might have more for you there. The bottom of the deck, you could be a Leo. You don't have to be a Leo. You could be, let's see, what is this? Subatomic consciousness. Subatomically, you could be thinking about a bully, somebody who's maybe a bully, somebody rushing in and doing something and executing some form of maneuver here. You could be thinking, you know who's behind this, whatever this was, you know who's behind it. They could have been a Gemini, a Taurus energy, doesn't have to be. Somebody's really, really afraid of this tower hitting. Whenever this tower hits, I'm thinking it has something to do with whatever it is you're building. What do we have in the past here? Opa. Yeah, in the past there was a lot unknown to you. This is the moon. There was a lot of things concealed from you. You could have hidden a lot of things. You could have been dealing with a Cancer or a Piscean energy. What was hidden in the past, Holy Spirit? Let's see here. Let's see here. This is Queen of, this could have been a Queen of Wands or Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Heavy Piscean energy could have been, you could have shed some light on what somebody was really doing. With the sun here. This could have been a Leo, it doesn't have to be. That was hiding something. What was this person hiding, Holy Spirit? Okay. Okay, that they're a love bomber. They go around and they bring like, they'll use love, like, they're under divine judgment. It adds up to divine judgment. That's the one who's under divine judgment. That's whose eyes we could be looking through. So whoever this person is that brought you a false love offer to try and screw you over or whatever is, everybody's turning on them because now they know they're under divine judgment. And two, anybody who worked with this person, and to try and set you off your divine path there. Yeah. So I don't know. This person doesn't have too many friends right now. I'm getting, because they put a lot of people under divine judgment that maybe didn't even. I'm getting they lied to these people about you to get them to work with them. This should make you very, very happy. This is Ace of Cups here. So you got new love coming in anyway, whoever you are. This is you could be a Gemini. You could be very, very happy at this time. You could have a lot of options, choices opening up for you. 7 is you're getting forward movement, gaining control of your environment, victory. You're staying in alignment even through all this bullshit here. What do we got in the future? In the future, somebody's gonna be waiting for something. This is Aries energy. What are they waiting for? Okay, somebody could be waiting for a Queen of Swords type energy, adding up to 4, and possibly an Emperor. You could be waiting for something. This could be this, who's this Swords type energy? Who is this? Okay, this is the person who's going to be in conflict. This person's going to have a lot of, I don't know, it looks like a lot of angry mofos beating them with flaming sticks or something. It almost looks like, just check. Okay. It almost looks like torches coming to the castle, but it's not. This is 8, 9. You could be in hermit mode. This is Leo energy here too. This is somebody very, very angry. You're an angry elf is what I'm feeling right now. Somebody's an angry elf. This adds up to 8, 9. They could be under investigation because of something. And a lot of people are not happy with them, maybe causing a lot of conflict. Why is this person an angry elf, Holy Spirit? Okay. Because you're getting a public victory. And out of all of these Vvitches, all worked against you. And how many? 6, could be up to 6 Vvitches at least working up against you. You still came out on top. And that's something pretty, I don't know, that's nothing to shake your fist at here. What about this theft of a medallion? They could either want to steal a medallion. I'm getting somebody could have tried to give you a piece of jewelry. You could have stepped away from that. This is like, I don't know, creepy hands trying. This might have given somebody more, this person, I'm getting at least one of them is a dream thief. They attack people in their sleep because they I don't know, anytime they ever try to, they could never attack anybody in the physical. It's like the only way they could ever attack anybody. This is like 28. This person definitely needs to get off the drugs. This person who wanted to steal off of you. Let's see here. Yeah, they're under investigation too in the future here. You got the Hermit here investigating and then looking around and finding all their evil doings and putting an end to it, adding up to 13. What are they up to in the future here? What are they going to find out? And they're going to find out that they worked with like a whole crew of ugly mofos and thought that this was a great achievement, whatever this was. Adding up to 27. They were working with Jinn and things are going to be painfully ended for them. Adding up to 37 again coming up. 37 adds up to 10 at completion. Yeah, they're going to be betrayed by one of their own. And they're going to know what it looked like after they set Radin to betray you. What do we got in the way you're influencing things? The way you're influencing things, you could be being seen as like brave and you could have greatly influenced you could be being seen as brave, but I'm getting this is you influencing somebody who could have been a bit of a player. This could have been the person that they sent in to try to try to get one up on you. Yeah, this person's heartbroken after they found out the real story, because whoever this is who put all these people together is like a notorious liar. They lie about everything. I don't think they've ever told the truth. Like if they ever told the truth, you'd have to check to see if the sky was falling or something. This is like they do this to keep control over people, but they're known as a liar, and people know them as a liar. What do we got in the hopes and fears here? Yeah. They could be fearing the devil too, because they were supposed to complete a task. I'm getting some of these people made pacts with the devil. You think they'd have to be that weak that they need that many people to still fail? It's one person. That's pretty pathetic, I have to say. Let's see here. This person, they could have actually been. You could be hoping or fearing for a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. This is 16. The devil's in a major tower over this. Okay. The devil himself, I'm getting. They really wanted you to be fallen, but you have a gift, whoever you are. You could be an earth sign too. You could be a Capricorn. You don't have to be. But you, yeah, this is a gift that maybe they were trying to take from you, but it can't be taken by anybody. They have to pluck it out of God's hands, and it's not going to happen. You're protective of it, and you know that you have enemies that want to steal this from you, okay? This is Sagittarius energy too. Your ancestors are protecting this for you too. Adding up to 10, there's a completion. Maybe you completed a cycle. You could have evolved through this tribulation or whatever the hell this is you went through here. Yeah, you could be in like Empress of the Hood type energy, enjoying the fruits of your labor at this time. You could speak with your ancestors. See how she's speaking with the falcon there. Let's see here. This is a couple I'm getting in your environment that could have came up against you. You could be you could be in a new love union right now too. You could be in one that's balancing you out, adding up to 11, balance, justice. Usually the 9 of Pentacles is like somebody who's independent and they're not really in a relationship, but you could be in a this could be any kind of relationship. Who's this couple? Is this the couple that was, you could have learned something about a couple? Adding up to, what is that? 12. You learning about this couple could have put them in the hangman position. Just the fact that you know all what they were up to, you might even know more than they do, could be like a real problem for them. Let's see, what do we got in the outcome here? Okay, and the outcome is you're being seen as highly skilled. The magician here. The magician here. You could be a Gemini, you could be a Virgo. Okay, somebody could have tried to bind somebody. This is Gemini energy. Somebody could have Gemini. They could have been working with a group of like-minded individuals, or you could be working with a group of like-minded individuals. What is this? 12. Hangman position. These people could literally be they're facing imprisonment in the future. That's why they're under investigation. They're showing up. Is this an upright magician here? This could be you being seen as this, and them getting falling for their own traps. Now, this magician was up to something sneaky. This is either a Gemini or a Virgo, most likely. Could have been an Aquarius too. Somebody who, it's showing up as a Leo. Could have been a Leo behind it, because we got Leo at the bottom of the deck here. But we're going to shed light on it a little more here. Somebody's going to prison here. Or feeling imprisoned by this group, maybe, because they lied to this group to get them to do this. Sets up to 11, and now they're all under the wrath of the justice system here, it would seem like. You could be holding on to some information very, very tightly. They could know that you know about this too. 15, adding up to the devil, and this really has them angry. That you could, I don't know if you're as much of a snitch as they are, but they could be worried that you are. This is like Capricorn energy too. You could be holding on to something very, very tight. Let's see here. Yeah, you could be Sagittarius. This could be your ancestors. What's this Sagittarius energy? Is this one of the people that was involved in this, or? Okay, there's a Sagittarius, there's a Scorpio. These could be ancestors that have passed on to the other side. What do the ancestors have to say, Holy Spirit? Okay, they could see you as this Empress of the Hood type energy too, this Queen of Pentacles type energy. You could be a Capricorn, adding up to 15 here. This could be an ancestor of yours that's a Capricorn, possibly. Maybe that's what keeps on popping out. This ancestor is thinking practically about this. They've seen that you've withstood the test of fire here, whatever these Vvitches threw at you, you basically ate that shit up like it was Count Chocula. And like, what is this? 25, yeah, adds boils down to the chariot. You got victory over this whole coven, and things are ending for them now. Ending up to Dr. Death is here now. What's Dr. Death got to say about this? Yeah, they could be really, really upset that everything's ending for them now. That this, they could have even sent you death magic if they did. It flipped around back on them because they definitely have some endings coming. Adding up to 18, your angels are always watching over you. Yes, they are. It seems they were beckoning the angels from down below, and yours are from up high. So this is them possibly were even lured into this, followed by illusions. They wanted their illusions because it's showing up as divine. They wanted your enemies and illusions because it's showing up as divine judgment, adding up to 20 here. 25 again, so that you could get victory. This is a fated event for these people to betray you in the way that they did, because now you know who's trustworthy and who's not trustworthy, right? And you still came out on top. So this was your ancestors' wish all along here. You could be a Pisces, you don't have to be. This is, okay, you could have had a Pisces that could be in a major tower at this time. Things aren't going good for them. Why is that? Okay, they could have helped plan this with these people. 16, 18, once again, your angels are watching over you. There could have been a lot hidden. They thought they were the sneaky one and everything was hidden from you, but there's actually a lot hidden from them too. They could have been used in this thing. They could have actually been the fall person in this. Adding up to, what is this? 11, 18, 28. This is something to do with your abundance. They're trying to steal your abundance or your wealth. Is this happening? Yeah, this person, somebody could be, could have been trying to put an end to your abundance, your wealth. You could be birthing something. Whatever your inheritance is, I'm getting it's something that you're building, like a bridge. It's showing up as a bridge in this one. You could be an emperor. Your father figure could have been somebody who like was a builder. This is 17. You're a star seed. You're the one who you're here to bring faith, hope, and healing to everybody. And yeah, that's what you're here to do. You're building bridges too. You're building too, and it's like, but you're building like a spiritual one. This is this is somebody put a lot of planning into this, okay? This is somebody planning a lot here with the page. They've been watching you. Somebody's been watching you. Okay, your ancestors up in heaven have definitely been watching you, and they've been making sure that you get justice in this situation, okay? Adding up to 11, 21, and that everything ends the way it's supposed to end here. This is you. You're the anomaly. You may look like the weak one, but you're actually the strong one, because everybody underestimates you and they have no idea what the fuck they're getting into until by the time they do, it's already over for them. It's like you're like a tractor beam. Once they've gone so far, they can run as hard as they can, but they can't get out. And it's passionate new beginning for you every time this happens. And you're highly skilled at this. It's a skill that you can't really name, though. It's like you're basically the bait, and it takes an evil motherfucker to come for you in the first place. So that's another reason why they picked the right one, because you look like you might be a little bit vulnerable. But anybody who does, it's like instant death for them, adding up to 13, and they get caught up in something a hell of a lot worse. They thought they were the evil masterminds. Let's see, what is this that these bitches have all got themselves caught up in here? Ooh, all it's saying is they should have walked away while they had the chance. But like it said, you're the bait. And it's by the time they've walked far enough in, it's like there is no walking out. It's like a tractor beam. There's no walking out of that shit. They're in their imagination. They wish they could go back in time now and change this so that the spirit doesn't want to tell them what they have waiting for them. These are people that could have watched you growing up from the time you were young here. These are 6 of Cups here. Yeah, you're in your, one of them could have been a private Cancer. You could have been, you're on your way here. This is like victory. You're getting victory in this situation. Adding up to 13. Victory that means instant death. These bitches though, but they're the ones who took the bait, right? You have to be a pretty wicked person to come up against somebody like you. That's why you are the way you are. And for somebody to come up against somebody like you, they like, that's pretty much like, because I hear you're nothing but nice. And But there is a nasty side to you, but really you're a trap, and there's other nastier things out there that are a lot nastier than these witches, and they're about to meet them. Because you're a starseed and you're here to heal, and you shouldn't have to worry about shit like this in the first place. This adds up to, what is this? 7, 23, 30 pieces of silver. Yes, 30 pieces of silver is what they took. I don't know if they even got that for this, to be honest. But 30 pieces of silver plus 2 is this whole institution now could be indecisive about what to do. I wish they never took the bait. Spirit says that's the truth, but you're ascending through this, adding up to 33. And what's the truth that's going to be revealed at the end of this, Holy Spirit? Is that you're somebody who's mastered your feelings. You don't give into like hate like these mofos are. Like that's like the first rule is like when you hate that deep, whatever. Well, I guess we'll find out when we find out what it is that you're being sucked into. But there's no getting out now. And if you were wondering, yeah, the collective won the chess game here. This was the chess game, and yeah, they outsmarted you yet again. So we're not bragging or anything, but that's what the light's being shed on. Okay. Just in case you're wondering, which also adds up to divine judgment. So, see, how should the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? Yes, beautiful change. You've been going through a beautiful change, whoever you are. And yeah, somebody was trying, like, who the hell tries to stop somebody from going through a beautiful change? You have to be an evil motherfucker, I'd just say. But like I said, there's even eviler things out there that would like to meet these evil motherfuckers, and they're about to meet them, I'm thinking. This is Butterfly Maiden. And whatever, you know. Keep them together is what I would say, too. I agree. Butterfly Maiden. An American Hopi Indian Kachina, or spirit being, who links the human and divine world. She's a fertility and regeneration goddess who governs springtime. Butterfly Maiden Kachina dolls are given to Hopi children to contact them with traditional values. In Hopi culture, the yearly butterfly dance gives ceremonial thanks to the butterfly for pollinating plants and offers up prayers for rain and long life. Additionally, it's an important initiation rite for young girls. Butterfly Maiden embodies the energy of renewal, optimism, and positive change. Your positive efforts will pay off very soon. Say yes to this opportunity or invitation. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you daily. Change is good for me. I expect the best. Okay? So expect the best because you deserve the best. Let's see. What do we got here? For the collective. Whoa. Could have a few here. Okay, deception. Yeah, somebody thought they were deceiving you. Restoration of life. You've had a pause in your life, and because of these jealous, angry bitches who are about to be taught a lesson, but yeah. They were led into the trap. Maybe they thought they deceived you. Maybe they like to criticize you. Maybe they like to talk shit about you. But usually it's because they don't have anything better to do. And why do they have so much time to criticize you? Obviously, I don't know. It's pretty plain to see why. 73 could mean something too. 37, 73. It's a completion to this, okay? Your life is going to be restored. Let's see here. Number 9. 9's been coming out a lot today. You might want to do some inner work. Divine forgiveness. Forgive them for they know not what they do. And believe me, they got a lot of horrible things that they got coming to them for even trying something so stupid. Let's see here. Number 9, Haziel, the merciful God. Psalm 25-6. Remember, O Lord, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindness, for they have been ever of old. People born under Haziel are sincere in their promises and easily pardon those who commit offenses against them. Haziel obtains God's mercy and favors the great and execution of promises. God's mercy is what they should be begging for right now. Soul guardian of those born between 2:40 and 3 o'clock a.m. Moral guardian of those born on March 28th, June 8th, August 19th, October 30th, or January 10th. Physical guardian of those born between April 29th and May 3rd. And we got Payam on here, which is like the the number one demon from down below. He's got the most flying monkeys anyway. The ninth spirit, Paimon, is a great king who appears in the form of a man sitting on a camel with a glorious crown upon his head. There goes before him a host of spirits, such as men with trumpets and beautiful sounding cymbals. He roars at his first coming, and his speech is such that the magician cannot well understand Paimon unless he can compel him. This spirit can teach all arts and sciences and can explain what the earth is and can teach all art. Okay, I went back one there. And what holds it up in space and what and where the mind is. He gives dignity and makes any man a subject to the magician if he so desires it, and gives good familiars. Paimon is to be observed towards the west. He was of the order of dominions and has under him 200 legions of spirits, servant of those born between April 29th and May 3rd. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of deception that went on. You might have even been deceived, but you could have been the bait, okay? Sometimes Spirit likes to do that. I know he sure as hell does, like with me. So MEHIEL is restoration of life. 64. MEHIEL, the vivifying God. Psalm 33-18, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. Once again, something that these witches should probably be doing about this time. Those born under MEHIEL's influence distinguish themselves in literature. MEHIEL fights against your adversaries, protects against rabies and wild beasts, and governs servants, professors, and orators. Sole guardian of those born between 9 o'clock and 9:20 p.m. Moral guardian of those born on May 22nd, August 2nd, October 13th, December 24th, or March 6th. Physical guardian of those born between January 29th and February 2nd. HAURES, which is criticism. These people could be people that criticize you, probably not to your face. The 64th spirit, HAURES, or Havras, or Fluoros, is a great duke who appears at first like a mighty, terrible, and strong leopard, but at the command of the exorcist he will not don human shape. With flaming and firing eyes, the most terrible countenance, he gives true answers about things past, present, and future. But if he is not commanded into the triangle, he will lie, deceive, and beguile beguile the exorcist. HAURES talks about creation of the world and divinity and how he and other spirits fell. He destroys and burns all those who are the enemies of the exorcist, should the exorcist so desire it. He governs 36 legions of spirits, servant of those born between January 29th to February 2nd. Okay? So, yeah. I wouldn't worry about them too much anymore. I think they're going to have their hands full for a while. They're not going to be able to do these stupid things to you anymore. I'm guessing they were doing a lot of witchcraft on you. No more hiding. You can come out from your hiding now, like I'm at Tarasu. Okay? Let's see here. What do we got here? Collective. Thank you, Spirit. That was a confirmation. Okay, what do we got here? Should the collective have anything else that they're worried about from the Holy Spirit, or should she be worried about, he or she? Hey, you're protected in high standing is what Spirit's saying here, okay? And this is like you maybe had a period where things were not going as you wished, and they were slowed down. It's because I'm getting your ancestors adding up to 14 wanted to take care of these bitches before you could go on your journey. They didn't want you to have to deal with so many distractions while you're doing this, okay? So that's why you went through this slump. That's why things weren't seeing. It wasn't their witchcraft was working like they probably thought it was. This is you could have been in your head about this for a while. And this is the Novice of Cups, the Page of Cups. Let's see. And this could be yeah, this was a fated to happen, okay? Things are gonna balance out now, and things are gonna be balanced out the where they should be. And anybody who is doing evil against you, it's gonna be balanced out the same to them too. Because you're a starseed and you're here to bring faith, hope, and healing to us all. Whatever. What are they bringing us? I don't know. I haven't seen anything in the read, but besides headaches, let's see, and heartbreak. But whatever, like I say, the same will be measured unto them. So good luck.